Ivan must be pretty happy with that performance.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard to. Well, it's not easy to learn lessons when you win. So I think last week was one of those opportunities for us, and I thought the boys prepared at a different level this week, and it showed on the field.
And to have, two back-to-back games with really strong opening halves where you've been able to put on a lot of points, that must be really encouraging that you've got that kind of attack flair back and really down-pat in the late part of the season.
Yeah. I think probably more when, the game starts and both sides are fresh, to be able to... Tonight was a bit different. It was different to last week. Last week there was probably a 20-minute period where, it was really even, where tonight we got off to a very quick start and scored a couple early, which we haven't really done all year. So it was a little bit different in that sense. But I thought we were pretty patient throughout the game, which we wanted to do tonight. That was probably the thing I was most happy about, I think, in terms of our attack. Also, the conditions were obviously very difficult in the second half, and I thought we controlled the ball pretty well as well. So, yeah.
Nathan, you would have been expecting rain, but that was obviously a very sudden kind of change in the weather. How did that change things out on the field?
Dad had spoken pretty much all week about there being rain, and a few of the boys were into him before the game, looking at the sky and saying, it might not rain, but sure enough, as soon as we came out in the second half, it's teaming down. So, to be honest, we probably didn't respond to it as well as we would have liked. Like, it sort of became a bit of just looking at the rain and not focusing on the game so much, but then the response after we led the 2 tries was really good. So, we're definitely prepared for wet weather, and I thought the way we finished the game was really pleasing.
And what have you noticed kind of from now that you've sort of found a bit more of a groove at the late end of the season compared to right at the start? What's been that change amongst the boys out on the field week to week?
I think the main thing's probably confidence, connection, and also our defence. That's sort of the foundation of what everything comes off is our defence and working hard for each other. And I thought the effort early in the year was there. It was probably just misguided in different places. We weren't scrambling hard enough. We didn't have each other's backs, and we weren't saving tries. And I think that's been a big difference to turn our season around. Obviously, then attack flows off the back of that, and confidence starts to build. And
Ivan, 9 wins in a row now, and you've obviously got Melbourne next week. How important is it to go into a game like that with some momentum and confidence behind you?
Oh yeah, I mean, confidence is what everyone wants, but you only get it one way, and that's you got to earn it. So it's definitely it's been a weird year like that, but really looking forward to next week's game. We've had some really good tussles with the Storm over the years. They've just been a benchmark team for, I don't know, as long as I've been around, so 20 years as a head coach. So, same again this year. So, looking forward to it.
You must be delighted with how, last time you played Newcastle was probably your lowest point of the season. Nine weeks down the track, you haven't lost a game. You must be pretty stoked with that.
Yeah, I'm a lot happier than I was last time we played them. Yeah, that was definitely the low point of the year for us, and credit to the players and the staff. Everyone's just put their heads down and going back to basics, and it's funny. It's funny how it works out. We definitely weren't looking ahead too far, and we're not going to do that now. So we just worry about it this week. But it's a good one to look forward to.
Nathan, you're probably still processing that game, but how exciting is it to play Melbourne next week?
Yeah, really exciting. They've been just about the benchmark, play them Bulldogs and Raiders the whole year, and they're in really good form at the moment, so it's a great test for us. Obviously it's been nice to string a few wins together, but we probably haven't versed a team in the top 4 since that Bulldogs game, really looking forward to that test, and it's always a great battle against the Storm, so it should be good.
And you're back in the top 4 now. I guess the plan is to stay there?
That'd be ideal, I think the reason we're in this position is we sort of lost sight of the ladder a bit, just sort of focus on ourselves and try to improve each week. A lot of the time it's just us versus us, and that constant battle of getting better. And it's no different now. Can't falling in love with ourselves now that we're snuck into the top 4, obviously, with the results still pending over the weekend. But, yeah, I want to keep the momentum going.
Ivan, when's Isaiah Yeo likely to be back?
Not sure yet.